We are expecting a very difficult battle against Juventus, 2 tough matches. We have to be careful for their individual actions, especially up front, covering the deepest strikers of them. As long as we can play our game possession-based, we should be able to beat them as well. Of course, they're the favorites, but yeah, we are the Arsenal. We have the qualities to beat. I have faith in my team, so let's see what we will do against them.
Versus Arsenal will be a very difficult game. We know their style. We know they play with possession ball, and we need to go up and leading the game. And of course, will be difficult because we have both 9 points and both teams want to win and take much point possible. So we will see tomorrow, and hopefully to win.
So, Arsenal versus Juventus is the next game, and it will be coming very, very soon. Remember, you can, of course, watch it on the official eFootball.Pro site, and you can also watch it on the club sites as well. Harry, prediction, please.
You always come to me for these predictions. I'd never want to put my money on one team, my proverbial money, that is, because I really do believe at this level of competition, any team, any club is capable of taking points to get away from any other team. It was interesting to hear a Dominator there in the video say that they want to play a possession style of football against Juventus. I think that has been Juventus's Achilles heel so far, is when they can't get the ball and play it into the likes of Eterito and let him feed Il Distruttore and Lo Scandalo. I think they've really struggled so far this season. So I think if you can keep the ball like Arsenal plan to, and like we know they do enjoy to do, I think that Arsenal could find some success here. I would be surprised if this is a 6-pointer. I will be surprised if either club comes away with 2 wins, because I do feel that both of these clubs are able to at least snatch a draw from the other. So we will see. We will see what comes come the end of the match.
We will indeed. This is, of course, a hugely important game for both of these two teams. Juventus looking for the heights of going right to the top. Question is, can they do it? Harry, take us away.
Yes, of course, Arsenal against Juventus in our second match. Sees the likes of Dominator, Indajawa and Barbosa going up against the 2-time world champion of PES, Eterito, flanked by Il Distruttore, and of course the leading goal scorer in the league in the eFootball.Pro IQONIQ so far. It's Lo Scandalo. He's going to be a man you need to watch out for here, because he is clinical in front of goal. Arsenal attacking from left to right in their famous red and white home strip. Juventus in their changed, attacking the other way. We will see if the North London club can keep the ball as much as they plan to. We've seen in previous weeks they like to keep possession in the middle of the pitch and make some things happen. They've won a pretty cheap ball here thanks to a block by Indajawa, and now maybe a chance for them to venture further forward. Here comes in Dominator. Tackled well by his opposite number, the captain. Bit of captain-on-captain action there, Eterito. And now here is Il Distruttore trying to use his strength with Chiesa. Tackled well by Barbosa. I'll tell you what, he's won the ball in the middle of the park as well. That's a Dominator to find. Might think about going backwards here because there isn't a forward ball, but Dominator cannot keep the ball in play. Potential break here for Juventus. Look out for Dybala on that far side. It's Il Distratore. Has lost Scandalo to find here as well, but the ball is just mistimed. Not sure he quite had to play that there. He had grass to run into. Bit of a let-off there for Arsenal. So here is this possession style that we expect to see out of Arsenal. That's a bit of a misplaced pass, though, from Dominator. You can't give too many of those away to Juventus. They've proven time and time again this season, based on the volume of matches that they've scored, or the goals they've scored, matches they've scored in, they certainly can unlock you at any given time. Here is Eterito with Cristiano Ronaldo. 1-0 to Juve. It's the man who's been having quite a quiet season by his standards in terms of goal scoring. The captain, Ettore Giannuzzi. His second goal of the season, usually turns provider. There's a bit of fortune there within Dominator, just can't make the tackle happen inside the box, and advantage to the Italians. And Dominator there knows that if he is able to do a bit better there inside the box, maybe that goal doesn't happen. Time for changes now.
So 22 minutes gone and Juventus have the lead that they craved. Harry, impressed with Juventus so far today?
Not so sure I'd be impressed with Juventus as much as I'm disappointed with Arsenal so far. They've given the ball away very cheaply, whether or not that's designed by Juventus. They're pressing them very, very highly here. But yeah, a few misplaced passes here and there, not only when they're trying to go forwards, but also when they're trying to play that possession style. There's a chance almost trickles all the way through to Barbosa, but he needs to take more care of the ball to the North London club, because right now, Juventus, they don't really look troubled at the back.
That was a potential chance there, but definitely overhit that final pass as Cuadrado comes down the right-hand side, played in by Il Distratore. Now a chance for Arsenal to bring it away, but again, as you said, giving it away in a fairly dangerous position, and that's an awful mix-up at the back. They're all at sea, and they're fortunate that it bounced safely away as it goes all the way back to Szczesny in the Juventus goal, and now chance for Lo Scandalo to play it out towards Luca Tubelli, and now back to Lo Scandalo, but wide away again. Seems to be wave after wave of Juve pressure, and Saka has given a free kick away by the looks of things in a very dangerous position, and it is going to be Il Distratore to take it. Whipped in towards the near post, flicked on by the defender, and all the way through. Hearts in the mouths moment there, and now it's in towards the near post. Great turn by Eterito. Just couldn't quite find a teammate. Still, the pressure is on. In towards Eterito again! somehow tipped wide of the target. And again, it's a chance that's gone to the near post, Harry. Should he have gone to the far post for the second time in as many matches?
Well, I tell you what, he didn't have too much time to react there at all. His experience in using his body there just to fend off 3 defenders to get the shot away in the first place. I don't think you can fault him for that whatsoever.
Headed away by Holding. Now Cuadrado with the left foot volley. Scandalo, of course, controlling him, who now goes over to take that corner. It's an up and under there towards Ronaldo. The back post gets the flick on. Back down. And the final header was a weak one, Harry, but it's something they've been working on in training, perhaps.
A weak one it was. Il Distratore, the man with the shot. Obviously, you'd like it to fall to one of your more clinical goal scorers like Scandalo, who has obviously 8 on the season so far. But yeah, Juve are threatening to run away with this. Arsenal, right now, just need to get to half-time, don't they? It's rapidly approaching, but Juventus have had the bit between their teeth. And things are really going their way so far in the first half.
Absolutely, and it's out towards Cuadrado on the right-hand side. Now chance to play it in towards Eserito again. Lovely reverse pass, and Scandalo has his shot ricocheted up and onto the post. And Arsenal have got to wake up here, otherwise they're going to be dead and buried.
Just watch out whenever they get the ball into the feet of Paulo Dybala. His double touch is so strong in PES 21. He's one of my favourite players. I've got him in my club team. And the double touch is such a powerful move. Just watch out for him on that far side.
Ball tipped away by the goalkeeper. Out towards Eteriso again. Great challenge this time from Indominator. And that's the first time I've said his name in this game so far. It's been wave after wave of Juve pressure. The good thing from an Arsenal point of view is it's only 1-0, Harry.
It is certainly something to take solace from. It has been a lacklustre performance from them so far. They know that needs to change in the second half. Their possession mentality, their mantra is not working out for them so far. Juve are pouncing. They're quicker to every second ball. Something needs to change here for Arsenal.
Absolutely. And it's Ronaldo. Finds Dybala. Another chance here for Juventus straight away. The first half almost continues into the second without any pause, because it's all Juventus after just the first few seconds. A stunning save in the end. And a corner to be taken by Il Distratore towards the back post, and in came Scandalo flying in, just couldn't get any purchase on it, and Arsenal survive again.
Everything going through Paulo Dybala right now for Juve. He's even trying to score headers. He's not the tallest man in the team, certainly, but he's doing everything. And look at how high the press is here from Juve, not allowing Arsenal to play their style and their brand of football. The press, when they need to, is right where it needs to be.
Cuadrado up towards Cristiano Ronaldo. Scandalo on this occasion just giving the ball away. Now Barbosa back to Indojua. Now Indominator picks it up on this right flank. First bit of possession for Arsenal. You'd have to say, Harry, if Arsenal get anything from this game, it almost is starting to feel like it might be a bit of a smash and grab.
Well, they say, don't they, that 1-0 might be one of the most dangerous leads you can have. It lulls you into a false sense of security, and Arsenal are creeping forward here into the final third of Juve, so they need to remain concentrated here.
We saw in that game between AS Roma and Bayern Munich that, as you said, that 1-0 scoreline was definitely not enough. And Willian now picks it up on the halfway line. This is better from Arsenal, though. They're just starting to grow into this match. Played it to Indominator. Can't get the shot away the first time, but the second shot comes in. And it's his brother who gets it in Doja. What an important goal that may prove to be, Harry.
What a goal from Arsenal. I tell you what, I thought for a moment that when Indominator doesn't get the first touch, strike away, the first time strike, I thought the chance goes here. I thought that was it, but it falls all the way through. I tell you what, credit to Indojawa, following the ball all the way through to the goal, as all good strikers are taught to do. And he joins his brother on 5 goals now. And what a valuable one it is as well. We'll see how the rest of this second half goes.
The first time in the match that Arsenal have got any kind of foothold on proceedings. And they score a goal. Can they build on it? This is much better from Arsenal. It's into Indominator again. Just can't quite feed it through to his brother on this occasion. Much better from Arsenal. Just what the doctor ordered.
He's having a few sloppy touches so far. He's in Dominator, but I'll tell you who else has been sloppy, the entire Juve team.
You mentioned about complacency from Arsenal. From Juventus going into this second half, and that's exactly what looks like it might be happening. Really, really poor start to this second half after the first few seconds where they nearly made it 2. They've then completely switched off, allowed Arsenal back into the game, and now they're struggling to find any kind of tempo themselves, and now it's all Arsenal. How a game can change. We said at the end of the first half how important it might be that Juve didn't grab that second goal. The same could be said now for Arsenal. They need to grab a second goal and take the lead, otherwise this game could swing again back.
Yeah, Arsenal are playing some really, really nice football now as well. They're starting to be on the same page, and it's almost metronomic, some of the attacking phases that they're putting together. Needs to keep being that way right till the end of the game, because we know the likes of Eterito, Lo Scandalo, Il Distruttore, we've seen these players at the top of PES year after year after year coming back from adversity. And this isn't even a case of being in an adverse situation. It's still level here. It's 1-1, and with the final third of the match still to be played, Adam, it's anyone's game.
It certainly is. Arsenal 1, Juventus 1. Finely balanced. Martinelli on for Saka. And Lacazette also on for Aubameyang. Double change here for Arsenal, and Morata comes on for Chiesa for Juventus. In towards Willian at the back post as Dybala goes off as well, as does Cuadrado. So it's all changes here for the final third of this match, and it's all Arsenal.
I'm surprised that Paulo Dybala's been taken off here by Juve. He's been a real focal point of their attack. Obviously a designed switch in gameplay from them here.
Well, it might pay off, because it's in. It's Juventus, and somehow he's put it wide.
Wow, Il Distruttore.
How on earth has that happened?
Anywhere on the goal there, anywhere. And we're looking at 2-1 Juve. That was, in fairness, the first touch didn't set himself up perfectly for it. It just sat up at a really awkward place for him. But yeah, that should have been 2-1. You won't get many better chances than that, Adam.
Has to score, and we've said that 3 times in as many matches so far today. There's been some gilt-edge opportunities as Doja goes in very, very late. Surely a caution.
Just looking at Indojawa's face camera, I think he's very grateful that wasn't more. Yeah, he grimaced as soon as the foul got called by the referee. He thought he was off. Martinelli on this left-hand side. Barbosa, the man in control, finds Indominator, the captain, who forces a throw-in on this near touchline. I think as things stand, Harry,
Oh, was it? It looks like they may be fairly happy, both teams, at this moment in time with a possible point. Arsenal dominating the second half, Juve the first. Do you think one of these two teams wants to go out and win it?
I think both teams will be disappointed, honestly, with Arsenal, how they were unable to settle things down in the first half and the amount that they gave the ball away. It's another foul by Inter-Jawa, by the way. I think that's a good foul to give when you look how Juve were shaping up to try and attack at your goal in the final 10 minutes. But yeah, I think Juve, how they've let this second half slip, they'll be disappointed. And Arsenal, the fact they couldn't turn up properly in the first half might bug them as well.
And towards the near post, flick on towards Morata. David Luiz heads it up and away for a corner. Ten minutes remaining to find a winner. In towards Morata on the turn, left foot, plays it across. Ronaldo just can't quite get anything on it, and it's hacked away. Lacazette trying to lead the charge on the counter-attack. He's forced a mistake. Oh, Nicolas Pepe just couldn't quite take advantage, and Juventus come again. They're living dangerously though here, Harry.
Both clubs going for it in these final 10 minutes is what we want to see. Can they find the winner? There is a man over on this near side for Arsenal, but they've gone the other way. And they've lost it again in midfield.
Parkey finds Martinelli. Ceballos, and now Lacazette in towards Pepe. Now Lacazette again, right foot shot. Can they join the party? Well, it's fired wide of the goal. Deep into the final few minutes here. Arsenal 1, Juventus 1. A goal now would surely be an unlikely winner for Arsenal as things stood at half-time. Flicked on, now towards Martinelli. He's got Partey just on the edge of the area, finds David Luiz. And now Nicolas Pepe, and now Lacazette. Turned wide by the goalkeeper, and how many more chances are going to come and go in this game? It's another huge opportunity, this time for Arsenal.
Well done to Eserito. He saw the danger early and shifted the goalkeeper across to cover that near post. Szczesny well placed, and it's all thanks to Eserito moving him across. Good use of manual goalkeeping there from the captain.
And towards the near post, onto the crossbar, headed away. Now Reece Nelson. Chance on the counter-attack for Lo Scandalo. Can't find Il Distratore, and it's been pretty much a similar theme all through this second half for Juve. They just haven't been at their very best. They haven't been good enough to take all 3 points. The question is, can they snatch something? Will it be party time for Juventus as Rob Holding fires it away? Last chance saloon, and it has finished here in the first game between Arsenal and Juventus, 1-1. And Harry, on the balance of play, you'd have to say that's a fair result.
Yeah, and this is why whenever you push me for predictions, I always say that at this level of competition, you can always bank on each club being able to snatch points in any given match day. So I think we've seen a perfect demonstration of it there. Juventus, it was one-way traffic in the first half for them. You think about that Il Distratore offside where Lo Scandalo just went slightly too early, or the pass was just slightly too late. We'll take a look at the updated league table as things stand. That would put both clubs into the top 6. But yeah, it really could have gone either way there. I think Arsenal, with how they played in the first half, they were giving the ball away way too easily, and Juventus were just feasting on it. It was a bit of a famine for Arsenal, but in the second half they turned up. They had chances, of course, to win the game. When you think of the Inter-Jawa chance right at the end where Eserito was able to shift the goalie across early. But yeah, I think you're right. I think both clubs will be very, I don't want to say happy. I certainly don't want to say very happy, but I think they'll be content with that. There's no points dropped, so You come away with something out of this fixture no matter what now.
It almost seems like all the teams so far have been watching highlights of last match day and seeing how many goals were coming in that near post, and almost every shot is going that way, and it's being read quite well as well, isn't it?
It is. It is being read well. It will be interesting to see if it's a similar type of situation and type of game plan from both clubs in the second game. And this is what's fascinating about the eFootball.Pro IQONIQ. You play 2 games back to back, so do you make changes? Do you stick? Do you twist? And there is that Indajawa chance right in stoppage time. And yeah, good goalkeeping. I think we'll put that one down to from Eterito. You've got to shake it off if you're Indajawa. You were the goal scorer, of course, to earn the draw for Arsenal. So hopefully you can put up a similar type of performance here. I'll tell you who has been quite quiet though, Barbosa. He's been mostly in charge of the defensive capabilities here for Arsenal. You'd like to see him, of course, push further up the pitch and be involved in those scraps, because we keep speaking about it. He was the former captain of Boa Vista last season, and he was scoring goals for fun at times, despite where Boa Vista were more often than not in the league table in the lower half. He was in the top 3 league-wide goal scorers. So he's only got 1 to his name so far this season. Adam, we'll see if he can maybe add to that tally here in the second game.
We will indeed. Hector Bayern. And it's a chance for Arsenal to start quicker than they did in that first game. They were very sloppy, and just as I say that, they give the ball away, but they win it back here, and it's another chance here, and it's Aubameyang, and it's a wonderful finish from Barbosa, I think. Right foot shot towards that trusty near post again, Harry, and they started how they finished the first game.
Well, it's not Barbosa, it's in Dominator. The captain...
They've changed colours then.
Of course they have. They did it just to confuse you, I think. But Juve falling asleep there, dwelling on the ball. Lo Scandalo giving it away. That's really, really sloppy. Great press from the Arsenal. Of course, the captain controlling the captain. Cuts inside. That's a great goal. And the Dominator here just saying, calm, let's keep it calm here. We know we have a lot of PES to play. We snatch another one, then maybe we can sit comfortably. But we know Juve are going to come forward.
Juve are, of course, higher in the table so far. So anything more than 3 points is a fantastic return for Arsenal here. Throwing on the far touchline. McKinney. Down the left-hand side. Forward, looking for that man there, Eterito. Now the shot from Il Distratore, straight at the goalkeeper. Another chance here. Saved again. The onslaught continues, but that should have been 1-1, Harry.
It should have been. There's a few chances in this game, in this match day so far, that Il Distratore usually would stick home clinically, but his finishing has not been clinical so far. Great goalkeeper movement once again from, well, both sets of clubs, of course, but both sets of players representing the clubs, but this time it's Arsenal's turn. They can steady the ship now, just play their possession football, just keep things calm maybe after that real scare, because that was a real chance for Il Distratore.
Eterito joint top of the assist rankings with Kepa. It's another chance here. Saved by the goalkeeper, surely turned home by Eterito from one captain to another. Bang, bang, 1-1.
Third of the season for Eterito, who's leading the eFootball.Pro IQONIQ, entering today in assists. And I feel like he's taken us maybe criticising his lack of goal-scoring form. I think he's taken that personally. I think that's the championship mentality from him. He scored in the first game. He's opened the scoring for Juventus here in the second as well. Takes his tally up to 3 on the season. Unfortunate for Arsenal, it falls right into the on-rushing Eterito, and it's as you were, 1-1.
Well, on as even it finished in the first game. On as even we are in the second game. 16 minutes gone, of course. We have plenty more to play, and now Juventus really sense that they can get at this Arsenal back line. Partey down the line to Willian. Back to Partey again. Now Ceballos. This is nice possessional play here. One-touch football from Arsenal. In towards the near post. Lovely run. This time he should have gone towards the near post, and he tried to go to the far post. Oh my word, what a chance that was, Harry.
Yeah, Barbosa, it fell to him, and maybe last season we see him score those types of opportunities. But maybe just lacking a bit of confidence this year. Has had a real slow performance for Arsenal. Whether or not that's a change of the archetype of player that he's become, obviously electing to do more defensive work while his teammates play the possession and attacking style, but that was such a strong chance for Barbosa and could not stick it home. They come again though, do Arsenal.
They do indeed. It's Saka on the left-hand side. In Dominator, of course, feeds it into his brother Indojua. Now Barbosa joins the attack. Back to Indominator now. Tries to break away. It's a chance for Barbosa. And just what we were saying, Harry. What is his position in this team? Well, snapshot goal scorer is his card today. Stunning finish towards the near post. 2-1 Arsenal.
Juventus, the defence has just been caught napping once again. And we see this type of goal so often where there are predatory players just hanging around waiting for this type of mistake. They intercept it, and it's Eterito who's just turned the ball with his first touch straight into the waiting Pedro Barbosa to double his tally on the season. 2 goals for him now. And that's the type of instinct, the goal-scoring instinct that just doesn't go away. Yeah, he might be letting a few chances here or there slip by the wayside, but he's hanging around. Eterito made the mistake, and Barbosa, the rest is history. 2-1.
Well, I haven't seen Juventus play this sloppily defensively in quite some time. They're usually more of an attacking team, but not usually slouches by any means defensively, and they have been today. Not a great day at the office as the ball is cracked away, and Arsenal come again here. A third goal before half-time could really suggest a few problems for Juventus as Aubameyang can't quite keep it in. And a bit of respite for Juventus. What do they need to do, Harry, Juventus? Because they're not quite... I mean, they created a lot in the first game, in the first half, but they've not created a huge amount in this second game. And defensively, they've been all over the place as well.
Yeah, it just needs to be a bit quicker and sharper, doesn't it, when the ball arrives at the feet? It needs to be more of this one-touch type of play, because Arsenal, they're not going to let you get too much of the ball. So when you get it, you need to make sure you're shoving it down their throats, so to speak.
Yeah, interesting analogy there as the time ticks towards the final 5 minutes of the first half. Juventus 1, Arsenal 2. This would be quite some result for Arsenal.
It's just been so unpredictable this year. Obviously it's a different environment, isn't it? We're all playing from home and we're not in the studio anymore, and some players thrive in those types of conditions. I think
the showman,
it's just so, it's like Barbosa. Maybe that's why we've seen him be a little bit slow this year, but it's been such a topsy-turvy league. We're only 4 match days in, and it feels like every club has snatched a result of some form or another against every other club in the league. It could go any way on any given match day.
I mean, it makes it exciting for us, and it makes my question of predictions brilliant as well, which always tends to leave you with a lack of words as David Luiz comes across and fires it away. Half-time, we're 3/4 of the way through this second matchup, and it's Arsenal that are staring a 4-point return as we speak, Harry. Do you think they deserve that?
I think so. I think they've capitalised on the defensive mistakes from Juve. I mean, when you look at both of the Italian clubs' goals they've conceded so far this game, it's been from losing the ball in dangerous areas where you need to be more authoritative on the ball. They just haven't looked that way so far. And just looking at the face cameras, they look dejected here. They look almost, I don't want to say disinterested, but they seem defeated before the second half's even kicked off. Hopefully we can see a shift in mentality from them here.
David Luiz towards the left-hand side with Saka. Saka back to Willian. Willian with the crossfield pass to Hector Bayern. Chance for Indaujoa to whip it in. No, it goes back to Indominator, who then tries to feed it through, looking for the scorer of the second goal, Barbosa. But it's been another promising start to the half from Arsenal, but they've given it away. Chance for Juventus to make some inroads on this right-hand side. It's a really zipped-in pass there, but it's been fired out of play for a corner. Pass completion far higher for Arsenal today, as Ronaldo tries to head it back across the goal, and the defender stuck in the net there, as it just seemed to be running into acres of nettage. Couldn't get anywhere near the grass that he needed, but luckily for him, there was no one from a black and white shirt to turn that home. That was a chance, that, Harry, if there was someone lurking at the back post.
Yeah, it was a chance. They might have another one coming shortly, though.
They might, as Il Distatore has a chance to turn provider, but again, brilliant defending from Arsenal. They've looked, I mean, they were all over the place in that opening 45 minutes of game one, and they've been really, really solid since then. What's been the key to this defensive turnaround?
Well, they seem to be on the same page here in the second game, don't they? That extra bit of game time. When they get the ball in this type of situation, though, they need to be careful because they play really incisive passes like this. And if it comes the other way, it's going to be a real problem.
It's off the top of the crossbar from Indominator. And he's got another chance, though. It's Indaujoa. He's gone down under a challenge. Referee waves away the appeals. Nothing doing. And that really could have been game, set, match, Harry. Another huge chance comes and goes.
Yeah, when they play those risky type of balls to Arsenal, but when it comes the other way, like in this type of situation, they need to be careful. I like the risks they're taking, but they just need to be solid defensively because you're going to be inviting Juve on all the time here.
As things stand, Arsenal are facing a really, really impressive 4 points from a possible 6 against, you'd have to say on paper, one of the potential predicted champions. But like you said, Harry, we could have a list as long as our arm of potential predicted champions, because this season of eFootball.Pro IQONIQ has ebbed and flowed, and quite who is going to come out on top is anyone's guess. As Arsenal come again here. Willian dispossessed, back to Saka, turned in towards Aubameyang, and the shot coming in from Indaujoa just couldn't get past the defender. And it's out of play for a corner. And another chance to test this Juventus rear guard, who are creaking at the moment.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see the similar change that we saw in the first game here from Juve. Dybala off, Morata or Vrioni, one of the two to come on. You need big men up top. In fact, it's both of them coming on now for that front three. So, yeah, they need something in the final third. Let's take a listen.
What would you do here, Harry, if you were because it's Arsenal that seems to be doing most of the tactical changes here.
Yeah, I changed him into defensive midfield. I changed him into defensive midfield. Yeah. Okay. Keep him at the back. Just the 4 players up front. Yeah, that's the players we need to play this game. Come on, lay it out.
Right, so they're almost going with a duo of number 6s, the sort of 2 defensive midfield players, as it were, bringing Partey back in just to solidify that back line. Just leaving, as he said, the 4 up top to cause the damage, and they almost did there.
I think anyone other than David Luiz there for Indominator, and I think we're looking at 3-1. Oh, that was so close.
Morata. Or do they need something special from their talisman, Eterito, now? On this occasion, again, his luck is out, and Arsenal bring the ball away. The reverse pass was almost inch perfect, but on this occasion, it was well read by Lo Scandalo. Now, Il Distradore onto Eterito. Back to Il Distradore again, but Arsenal defensively have been all over every single breakdown of the pass, and Kieran Tierney now turns provider onto Partey. As soon as he played that pass, look at him drop back to the halfway line, though, to keep that back 6 nice and tight, as Cedric is now caught out of position, and Juve can finally get a chance to counter. Brilliant defending again by Captain Fantastic Indominator. He's been everywhere, hasn't he, Harry?
Yeah, needed to go out of play that ball because Juve were threatening to break, and they might still break here. But yeah, the ball, it's either the ball goes out of play or you need a foul there. We saw Nelson go into the book. That was from Barbosa trying to hack someone down just to bring a dead ball situation instead in Dominator with a great tackle. 5 minutes to go.
Last 5 minutes, Juventus are staring 1 point from a possible 6 in the face. Can they double that tally? On this occasion, the answer is no. And Arsenal, on the other hand, have 4 points in the bag from a possible 6. Will be a brilliant return. And some gamesmanship there as they head towards the corner, looking to tick away a few seconds. It's still with Indominator. Now onto Barbosa. Almost squeezed through. They can't afford to give the ball away. And it's over. And it's 4 points for Arsenal, Harry. And that is a brilliant, brilliant turnaround from what we saw in the opening 45 minutes in that first game, where they looked dead and buried at 1-0 down. But the way the game was going, it could have been 3 or 4. And they've somehow come away with 4 points from then on. Brilliant.
Yeah, real brilliant performance there.